Two men journey to the bars and restaurants of Scandinavia to find amazing beers, always with the same question.
Hey, what's on tap?
It's time to find out.
Hello and welcome back to the 24th of December.
The saddest day of the calendar because it's the last day.
But it's also the happiest day of the calendar because we've arrived.
We have.
The destination is here.
The Christ child is upon us.
Wow.
Yes.
And I know exactly what beer we're having.
Of course.
Because
this is your beer.
At certain points of our calendar experience, I've gone, no, wait, let's take that one instead. I've steered us away from this little can because I wrapped it poorly and I know the size of it. I believe that this will be a good Christmassy
final beer
conclusion to our calendar.
Well, that's great. I'm looking forward to it.
I hope I am correct. All the research on this beer shows that it'll be a Christmassy.
Will it be a Christmas miracle? Will we get a fatted goose?
Fatted goose?
Yes.
That's not Swedish.
It's Dickensian.
Dickensian. Oh, no fatted goose for you. I hope it'll be a Christmas miracle.
All right. Well, I'm tearing into it like hardcore.
Yes.
Maybe you really wrapped this really well. Ooh, it's a can. It is a Lervig. Ooh, it's a 3 Bean Stout.
Rum Barrel-Aged.
3 Bean Rum Barrel-Aged. This, I really enjoy the 3 Bean series. I've had many of them over the years.
I know.
And cocoa, vanilla, and tonka beans.
We don't like tonka beans,
Yeah.
but the rum barrel aging apparently is supposed to give this a... So, our friends who've had this all reference Christmas in their ratings. And they've had it like months ago.
Okay.
And they write Christmas, and I go, what? Like, do you know the Aladdin chocolate? Mm-hmm. That's been referenced.
Wow.
Rum raisin chocolates has been mentioned.
Oh, wow.
And now I'm increasing the hype. But when several of our friends mentioned Christmas, and for them, when they drank it, it wasn't Christmas.
And this comes in at a 12.5% ABV.
That's reasonable.
Yeah, it's a lower ABV than the last 2 beers we've had.
It definitely smells like rum raisins.
Oh, it does. It smells like cookies.
Yeah, it
kind
smells
of.
like cookies.
Yeah.
I am so
A little marzipan-y on the nose. It's nice.
All of these are Christmas aromas for me.
Yeah. There's kind of a there's another smell in there I'm thinking of as well. Like, yeah, kind of like a
cinnamon.
rum cherry cinnamon, like cherry cordials, which are the chocolate chocolate balls you get, and there's a cherry liqueur in the center that you bite into, and you get like that mixture.
But it's almondy, cherry pits, marzipan-y. Whenever I've manipulated us into not picking this, I've been anticipating it, but I've also been fearful that I've been setting us up for
failure.
a terrible failure at the finish line.
It's like, way to go, stocking full of coal.
Exactly.
Things.
Let's try it.
Oh yeah.
Cheers.
This so far, smell-wise, is the most exciting beer that I think we've smelled since the Mamma Meadery Glug beer, because it really just
that was a long time ago.
Kind of hits everything together. Oh, what do you think?
I am loving this. The flavor has everything. It has cookies, chocolate, cherries, almonds, marzipan, little bit of rum. The rum that is in a rum raisin, but not rum like in a glass.
No.
Aftertaste is quite dusty. Not dusty as in old, but dusty as in like this powdered chocolate.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, there's a lot to like here. For a beer that has none of the described flavors you just mentioned, again, it's cocoa, vanilla, and tonka beans, aged in rum barrels. There's so much happening.
Tonka beans usually gives us powdered chocolate, dusty, like The kind of chocolate you put in your mouth and go.
It's the warm cherry cordial flavors that are really surprising here.
So cherry cordial, what do you actually mean by that? Explain it to me.
So for me, it's kind of like the chocolate balls where you have a cherry in the inside and it's surrounded in
An actual cherry or cherry?
It's actual cherry.
mix?
So it's actual cherry,
Aha.
and then it's surrounded in like a cherry syrup.
Okay.
So when you bite into it, you get this chocolate cherry, but also cherry goo kind of
I get it.
sugariness to it. Wow, the tonka bean here is working overtime. I think this is where all of those flavors is coming from,
Yeah, I think so too.
combined with because tonka can be wildly differential based on how it's used, and I think here Lervig really stumbled upon a real winning combination.
Combination of ingredients.
I guarantee you, they did not anticipate this beer
No.
being this way, but they fell ass backwards into a really winning combination.
I think so too, because tonka is a very decisive ingredient on this particular podcast, and many times it falls completely flat.
Yes, it is not one of our favorite adjuncts.
No.
But here it's working with the vanilla, it's working with the chocolate, it's working with the rum, and it's creating another sensation because, quite honestly, the chocolate isn't the defining notes here. The vanilla is just adding a lot of sweetness to it and a lot of
Yes.
syrupiness to it,
Yeah.
kind of. I think it's real. We're really getting here is the play between the tonka beans and the rum barrels.
I think so too. I have to be honest. When I picked this and when I researched it, I did not see tonka. That word didn't pop up for me because it would have discouraged me from bringing it. I only saw rum barrel-aged 3-bean stout. I should have known that 3-bean stout always has tonka, but I had forgotten.
Yeah.
But then it was our friends' ratings from a long time ago where they said Christmas. And I think this tastes like Christmas.
I definitely get the Aladdin, which is the what do you call it in the States? It's the
A big box of assorted chocolates.
right, the big box of sort of chocolates with a lot of flavors and stuff, and you're always kind of like, which one's the chocolate caramel? When that's the one I want. I don't want the coconut because that's garbage, or I don't want the marzipan one because that's just garbage as well.
But in the States, do you also have chocolate boxes with 2 layers that are identical?
Oh, yeah.
Because that's the real kicker. When people go, oh, am I allowed to go on the second layer? But there are still pieces left. Yeah, but I don't like these particular ones that are left.
Because these aren't the chocolate caramel ones. You've eaten the good flavors. These are the
Exactly.
garbage flavors no one wants anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's the same thing.
Yeah, that's the kind of box we're referring to.
What's it called? Oh, that's going to drive me crazy. But yeah. No, we have the exact same thing in the States where you get the box of 24 assorted individual chocolates.
Yes.
And you have 2 layers, and the top layer is...
And some of them are duplicates on each layer, but some are just singles.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. This is a 4.5 for me.
This is like a 4.5, maybe 4.7.
Yeah, it's strong 4.5 for me.
Yeah,
strong.
because you kind of get this cherry cola notes as well.
Yeah,
There's just a lot, like every time I drink it, I get a slightly different experience, which it makes it a lot of fun to drink. It makes you want to just kind of drink way too much of a 12%.
Yeah. But most of all, I'm really happy I saved this for Christmas.
Yeah.
It was really... This is the 2020 edition.
This is definitely a Christmas beer.
I've been sitting on this this sucker.
Yeah. Unintentionally, this is a Christmas beer.
Yeah. And I wouldn't have known if I didn't do the research.
Well, good job for you.
I am happy. I'm really happy that we managed to do yet another What's on Tap podcast selects Christmas calendar.
I really enjoy it.
You brought out some amazing beers and some really fun weirdos.
Yeah.
And I hope I had.
Oh, definitely. You brought out some, like, you really deep dived in some real, like, just things you would never try.
That
Kind of stuff. And that's so much fun to do. I think overall this has been probably our overall booziest calendar.
Maybe.
the overall ABV was quite high.
The one where we include where Matthias was a part of it, that was quite boozy as well.
Yeah.
But we had, I think, maybe we had more lambic, like 5% lambic that year. But we had some 18. We had a lot of 18%ers.
Yeah. But yeah, this has been a lot of fun this year, and I think we had a lot of hits, and not a lot of misses. So, good job us.
Yeah, good job us.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed our final Advent calendar episode. We've had a great time doing it this year, just like every year we've done this, and I can't wait for next year.
I can't wait.
But we still have our end of year episode. So we have at least one more episode this year that we're going to put out.
That's in our future.
Yes. So who knows what that'll be?
Who knows?
So we have we promised one a week, and we've been doing it every.
We never failed.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah, but Merry Christmas, Stefan.
Merry Christmas. Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart.
It means so much to me.
Feliz Navidad.
All right. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Keep drinking, you dum-dums.